Please? Is it on? Sorry.
You're okay.
Here we go. Okay. Guests, please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please remain standing for the national anthem. You may be seated. Good evening, Royals. It is my honor to welcome our Executive Principal, Dr. McShepherd-Ray, and her administrative team, as well as Mrs. Strickland, our Senior Class Principal, board members, teachers, faculty, staff, parents, family, friends, and most importantly, the Senior Class of 2022. I am your Senior Class President, Sanaya Granberry, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the Martin Luther King Jr. Academic Magnet High School's commencement. We gather here this evening to celebrate and validate our graduating class. To my classmates, I am beyond proud of you. Our resilience, determination, intelligence, and creativity does not go unrecognized. Take a deep breath and really take in this moment. We have worked hard to get here, so give yourself grace, credit, and self-compassion. Tonight begins a new chapter of our life story. Remember that. It is your story. Embrace your journey and be kind and patient with yourself and to others. Finally, on behalf of our class, I want to give a special thanks to those who supported us during these challenging times and to those who equipped us with the tools necessary to be sitting here today. Now the time has come. Sit back, relax, and celebrate the graduating class of 2022. Thank you.
fast. Okay. Hello, seniors, and congratulations. Today represents every one of our achievements, sacrifices, and successes over the last 4 years, and their importance cannot be understated. Graduating from high school is an achievement that requires tenacity and determination, especially when faced with the unique challenges that our classes overcome. And that achievement is worth celebrating. I first want to acknowledge the individuals who have supported us throughout our high school journey. To our teachers and staff, your ingenuity and dedication has truly made a difference into shaping us into not only better students, but better individuals. And to our parents and guardians, your encouragement, support, and compassion has been steady whether we're on the top of the mountain or in a lowest valley. I simply can't thank these individuals enough. People always say as you grow older, time seems to pass faster. It doesn't seem like too long ago when I registered for my first classes at MLK, or when I got lost in the engineering wing on the first day of my freshman year. Don't worry though, I can navigate around the building perfectly fine now. As much as I can remember some moments from my freshman year as if they were yesterday, I also realize that a lot of time has passed since then. Not only have we grown in age, but we've also grown in maturity and responsibility. I, as many of you probably do, remember the first time I sat behind the wheel. Going 10 miles per hour seemed like 50, and I was constantly nervous that I would hit something even though we were in a parking lot. Don't tell anyone, but I actually did run over a curb that day. Compare that to now, when many of us drive ourselves or our friends to school every day. But growth isn't always linear, and I think that's especially true for our year. When you're driving down the road, you might encounter traffic jams, construction detours, or even get rear-ended. Unfortunately, I speak from experience there. Throughout high school, we faced challenges ranging from tornadoes to pandemics. But in the face of challenge, we've continued to make leaps toward the future. As these 4 years have passed, we've taken more challenging courses at school, conquered AP exams, and applied to college. Our growth and responsibility is also evident outside academics. We've gotten jobs and demonstrated our leadership in sports teams, theater groups, student organizations, and instrumental ensembles. In the coming years, whether we're going to college, trade school, or starting a career, we'll continue to experience moments that will mold us into this world's future scientists, teachers, musicians, business people, and countless other possibilities. Ultimately, today's graduation ceremony isn't only a celebration of who we've grown to be, but also of who we will become. Again, I congratulate every one of you on your achievements thus far and wish you the very best for your upcoming years. Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Jack Harder. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Let's go. All right. My name is Jack Harder. I'm the class of 2022 Valedictorian. First, I'd like to give a sincere thanks to our student, faculty, parents, and guardians for creating memories we will never forget and for being integral to the foundation of our lives. But especially to the seniors. I mean, look at y'all. So inspirational. Thank you to Michael, Jed, Cameron, Sanaya, and the rest of you for all being such a large part of the atmosphere that envelops MLK. I don't know what they'll do without us. Laurel already spoke about our shared past, and in these next few moments, our high school days will be over. so I'll talk about the future that awaits us. If you know me, I can be too hard-boiled and direct, so I'll offer my best advice to think about the future by comparing a mindset and work ethic to cooking. I'd like to make a specific point about growing as people. Imagine the progress you make in life as grilling. Starting as an edible, raw material, you begin to change from the moment you've been added to the fire. You can look back at yourself and see a drastically different version of you. For many of us, we're embarrassed by our past selves, and it really is easy to be embarrassed by ourselves. But it's a sign that you're changing for the better. So continue to cook and find a point where you're comfortable with yourself. Whether you're a medium rare, or well-done person, some will naturally find more to change than others, whether it be gaining knowledge, finding your niche, or becoming comfortable with yourself. Regardless, the key is to continue to develop. Don't be an undercooked person. Define the extent of your growth and pursue personal change in your life. Second, I'd like to talk about getting work done. And there's two ways of doing it: procrastinating or starting immediately. If you can do it off the bat, do it. That's where my advice ends for you. Now for the 99% of people remaining, there are two ways to procrastinate. The first is to begin thinking about the task right before the due date, which will not get you through college. And the second is a process I call stewing, which is a matter of passively laying out your thoughts and sitting on your ideas until the same last moment. It makes procrastination easy. Then, by working at the last minute, you can already have a better picture of what you want than if you begin the moment a project was assigned. However, the issue is that beyond high school, stewing has its limits. So then what? I like to think of this process as boiling water. The water temperature will steadily increase as your thoughts continuously become more organized. However, like water, there comes the point where simply thinking about what you need to do does nothing. Then, the trick is to start cooking the moment your water boils. Then when you stop having new ideas about your assignment, project, or work, don't waste time letting the water boil away or continuing to heat already boiling water. Start cooking and make the jump. Fortunately, you can take tonight, tomorrow, and the next few months off. But when day one of the next segment of your life comes, don't lose sight of your aspirations before giving yourself a chance. For now, congratulations! We worked our entire lives to be here now, and I distinctly remember wondering what life would be like if we never graduated high school. I am proud to say today that I guess we'll never know. Thank you, and change the world, Royals.
Before I go further, I want to make you aware of two additions to the program. First, after the program went to print, we were made aware of fantastic news that our salutatorian, Laurel Nicholas, is receiving a National Merit Scholarship to Vanderbilt University, so congratulations, Laurel. The second addition to the program is that before we recess, our choir will sing our alma mater. Graduates, please stand. Will the parents of our graduates please stand? On behalf of the class of 2022, We would like to thank you for your continued support. The first teacher of a child is their parent. You were there from the very beginning. Your impact in your child's life helps to shape who they are today. This day is not only a milestone in the lives of our graduates, but is also a milestone in your parents' lives. Graduates, please give your parents a round of applause. Graduates, please remain standing. Parents, you may be seated. Will the faculty of MLK please stand? On behalf of the class of 2022, we would like to thank you for all of the time, energy, effort, late hours, sacrifice, emails, blood, sweat, and tears you have put into this class to help them reach this momentous day. Graduates, please give your teachers a round of applause. Graduates, please remain standing. Faculty, please remain standing. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests. Platform guests, please stand and remain standing for all introductions. Audience, please hold your applause until all introductions have been made. Mrs. Christine Buggs, Metropolitan Nashville Public Schools School Board Chair, District 5, and proud MLK graduate, class of 2003. Dr. Mason Bellamy, Chief of Academics and Schools, Metropolitan Nashville Public Schools. Dr. James Whitty, Executive Director of Schools, Metropolitan Nashville Public Schools. Mrs. Janet Deshay, MLK Advanced Placement Psychology, Psychology and Sociology teacher and commencement speaker. Mr. Nathan Waddell, MLK Assistant Principal. Mr. Marquise Churchwell, MLK Assistant Principal. Mrs. Kimberly Sweat, proud MLK graduate, class of 1999. Mrs. Hope Strickland, MLK Assistant Principal. The Honorable Brenda Gilmore sends her regrets for not being here, but sends her congratulations to the class of 2022. And I am Angela McShepherd Ray, Executive Principal of Martin Luther King Jr. Academic Magnet High School of Health Sciences and Engineering at historic Pearl High. Will all elected officials please stand that are in the audience? Will all Pearl High graduates in the audience please stand and be recognized? Graduates and faculty, please remain standing. And now the presentation of graduates. Mrs. Christine Buggs. The records of these students have been duly examined and found to be in accordance with the laws of the great state of Tennessee and the policies of the Metropolitan Nashville Public School System. I am proud to recommend the class of 2022 of Martin Luther King Jr. Academic Magnet High School for graduation. I certify that each graduate has completed all of the requirements necessary to receive a high school diploma with all of the rights, responsibilities, and privileges bestowed upon each graduate. Mrs. Buggs.
On behalf of the Metro Nashville Board of Education, it is my honor to certify this graduation process and the awarding of high school diplomas to the 2022 graduates of Martin Luther King Jr. Academic Magnet High School for the Health Sciences and Engineering at historic Pearl High. I further attest the students receiving these diplomas tonight have met or exceeded all graduation requirements mandated by Metro Nashville Public Schools and the State of Tennessee Department of Education. The Board of Education congratulates the students and their families. It has been an honor to have each of you in our schools, and we wish you each the very best in your future endeavors. Congratulations, graduates.
Good evening, families, and good evening, Royals. And thank you for attending MLK's commencement. I am Student Government President Jed Jenner Ramos Comia.
And I'm Senior Vice President Cameron Terrell Williams.
It is our pleasure to introduce the keynote speaker, Ms. Janet Deshay. Ms. Deshay received her bachelor's degree in sociology in 1989 from Tennessee State University. She studied sociology because of her deep desire to make social injustice disappear. She also graduated cum laude in 2010 from Tennessee State University, receiving her Master of Education in Curriculum and Instruction. Ms. Deshay started her teaching career in 1989 at Springfield Middle, teaching pre-algebra. Later in her educational career, she brought her talent and love of teaching to East Nashville High School and Big Picture High School. Throughout her educational tenure, Ms. Deshay taught many subjects, everything from government to economics, personal finance to calculus. She taught with her heart and brought that mentality to MLK, where today she continues to teach psychology, sociology, and AP psychology. We welcome Ms. Deshay to MLK in 2018, and she has been nothing but a positive driving force in our community. Along with teaching sociology, psychology, and AP psychology, Ms. Deshay is also part of the Faculty Advisory Committee, the Rural Time and Rural Introductions Committee. She provides a prayer space for students of the Muslim Student Association, and she is part of the Bring Careers to Psychology to MLK program. Ms. Deshay holds herself to being a decent and ethical human being, teaching young people to bring light to their voices, making sure every student is heard, prioritized, cared for, and above all, loved.
To the seniors, can I just say that when Sanaya told y'all to sit down, it was a little wavy. Y'all lucky it's graduation, because if it was rehearsal, she would have made us do it again. Jokes aside, I'm sorry. Jed and I were writing this speech, and since we personally never had Ms. Deshay, we thought that the most accurate description would come directly from the senior class. Many students describe her as a safe space and a place where it seems like the world is moving too fast, or one of the most compassionate and caring teachers at MLK. Some would say that she's one of the most verbal motivators that our school has, while others would say that her energy is just like a big, tight hug. Whether it's the big things, such as her devotion to attend extracurriculars that her students may be a part of, or the small things, like how she makes sure to tell her students that she loves them each and every day, Ms. Deshay shows not only through her words, but her actions, that she wants each one of us to feel loved and seen. She's a genuinely good person who cares for others without anything in return. She understands the stress and anxiety many of us feel, not only because of her background in psychology, but rather because of the empathy that she has and continues to show. Overall, Ms. Deshay's legacy here at MLK shines bright, but the purity of her work and dedication shines brighter. So parents, teachers, and students, I hope you don't mind in giving a royal welcome to our keynote speaker, Ms. Janet Deshay.
You may be seated. No problem. All right. Good evening, MLK's class of 2022, esteemed colleagues, administration, guests, and parents. First of all, I want to say how honored and proud I am that I'm standing before you tonight. When I came to MLK, you graduates were starting out your career as freshmen. We started our MLK journey together, and I'm glad to be the one sending you on your royal path to greatness. Being at MLK, I have the great opportunity to see engaged, committed learners every day and to be surrounded by teachers who are professionals and an administration that supports me and my vision of education. Needless to say, I still feel like I won the lottery every single day I come to work. Your children, who you give to us every day to educate and mold, are a big part of the happiness and joy I have in my life. And the fact that some of your parents instilled in you a love of Boston sports was just icing on the cake. A few acknowledgments. I want to thank my husband for his support of me every single day. He is my rock, he is my anchor, and he is my best friend. I could not do this without you, and you are truly the bravest person I know. I want to thank my colleagues for their unwavering support of me and the administration of MLK for providing all of us who came to our building day in and day out during a worldwide pandemic and kept us safe. I want us all to stop, take a deep breath, acknowledge the God or spiritual journey that got you to this point. We are all sitting here in this space because we have successfully survived a pandemic that has cost our country alone over 990,000 lives. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the community of MLK for keeping us all safe. A little history on me for your parents and the people who come to celebrate this momentous occasion with you. I've taught seniors a long time. I know the joys and hardships of this job well. I know that regardless of what I say or do, senioritis will come to call. However, most years we make it to, mid-March. We never made it to MLK Day. Your sweet children have come through a historic time and have not been unscathed. Their whole high school experience was disrupted. It put to the test our complete idea of the educational paradigm we as a nation have adopted. They had 1 year of being a freshman that was quote unquote normal. Their sophomore year ended abruptly in March with a nationwide lockdown that continued until March of their junior year. Online learning was a great social experiment that affected all of us in different ways. Some thrived, many didn't. The master plan for me this year was to give these students, your children, sitting in front of me, the tools to grow from this experience and to provide them with strategies to move past it and to succeed in whatever awaits them outside of MLK. A lot of things became secondary, and a lot of traditional assignments I'd done for years were put on the back burner in order to give your kids so very much needed love and direction. I began to think in terms of not what am I supposed to cover in this course today, but what do these kids need from me today? I not only wanted to teach them what they needed to prevail, but I wanted to model that for them every single day. So here's the good part. How to describe the class of 2022. MLK class of 2022. I knew I'd screw up. I was struggling when I first started thinking about this speech because it truly is hard to fairly assess the personality of a whole group versus the sample size I taught in my classroom. But upon reflection and looking through the yearbook and saying final goodbyes to students last week, I realized I knew more than the students I taught. So here is my snapshot of the class of 2022. You guys listen, I'm talking about you. You are respectful and kind. Time after time, you chose the high road. You stopping to help someone who dropped a book, giving someone food when they were hungry, making study guides for your fellow classmates, cheering each other on during karaoke. You are talented and athletic. You have skills. In the classroom, you rock, but outside the classroom, you shine. from choir, band, orchestra, robotics, sports teams, art projects, world language competitions, Model UN, SGA, GSA. You have given your all, and it showed. You are diverse. We have one of the most diverse schools in all of Nashville. Our students come from 68 different countries and speak over 50 different languages. You are the data that proves that mere exposure and contact hypotheses are valid. You know how to respectfully discuss issues with people who look or behave differently from you. You are tech savvy and patient. Including those two together, because you have been the most patient with the technological leaps we have not made as the adults in the building. You have no idea how many times you bailed us out online or in the actual classroom when it came to technology. Your patient attitude always amazed me. Diplomats, you should all be diplomats, because you will argue every point, every detail, every test question answer, making sure that things are equitable in everything, not only but for yourselves, but for other people. I love this about you. Advocates, you are advocates for your own academics, but for your own mental health. This one aspect makes me the proudest. Families, you have fostered that in your children, and we thank you for it. Spiritually rich. You are a proud group of students who honor your religious faith every day. Being a safe space during Sea Lunch every day for the MSA students to pray has renewed my own faith. Focused and fun. Class of 2022, you are focused and driven academically. You also know how to have fun. Whether it's a TikTok dance or a new song you are sharing with others, you have fun together. You genuinely like and love each other, and it shows. You've heard me say 1,000 times, work hard, play hard. It's important for a myriad of reasons. What have I personally learned from your kids and from the class of 2022? Here's my list. Egypt. I know a lot about Egypt now. Music. I know more than I want to about it, but I've grown musically because of you. LeBron James. If you know, you know. Band-Aids. They need a lot of Band-Aids. Water bottle stickers. Such a wonderful way to show your personality. Crocs. White Crocs. I don't get it, but I don't have to. Wordle. We definitely bonded over that addiction. Zit patches. Who knew zit patches even existed? Food. You all will literally eat anything that is food because you're always hungry. Media. You have given me the best selection of books, podcasts, memes, movies, and series selections for a lifetime. Your discriminating taste is excellent, and I loved you sharing your passions with me. Style. Your clothing was so unique and varied. The class of 2022 single-handedly brought back flannel pajama pants. Trust. You have shared your deepest concerns, your troubles, and your dreams with me, and have been vulnerable with me. I have felt that connection that is rare. So what do I think is the most important thing to know when life throws you a curveball? When the planet we're living on suffers through a pandemic? When your whole idea of high school blows up in front of your eyes? When your yearbook class and sponsor named the yearbook The Hand We Were Dealt, which I thought was amazing and so handled the situation. So here's my advice. Stay positive. Use your character traits. We've all been dealt the hand we were given. We can only use what we were given, but knowing how to stay positive and using your character traits to make that happen are essential to growth at any age. Self-reflect after every single experience and learn to admit your mistakes, your shortcomings, and work to improve. Change it up. If what you are doing isn't working, do something else. Change that habit. You've learned some great skills during these 4 years. Use them. Otherwise, know when to change it up and kick what's not working to the curb. That goes for everything in life. Never stop learning, growing, and trying to reach the apex of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Self-actualization should be a goal for all of us. Know when to listen and know when to talk. Know when to put yourself in the shoes of others and try to understand them from their own backyard. Treat yourself with kindness. Know when to say no. Remember, you are a graduate of Martin Luther King Jr. Magnet High School. Emulate and exemplify MLK every day. Get off your phone. Start living life instead of taking pictures of life. It goes by in a flash. Time can be a slow-moving train, but it can be also a fast-burning fuse. Life and time are precious. Listen to more music. Ask more questions. Find people in life that will support and be there for you. Believe. Believe in your purpose, your life, your future, and make it happen. You have had an incredible safety net of support from many people at MLK. Use that inner strength and do your part in making this world a more inclusive and peaceful place to live. In closing, I want all of you to think about what it's going to be that's going to sustain you throughout your life when another crisis or event destroys the order of things. Think about how you can focus on the positive and make your life something that others will look up to. And this is a big one. It is far more important to be a good human being than anything else. Love wins, and I should know. I've lived long enough to see it in my life. I've always looked at what events in my life have taught me and how that could make me a better person. Life is not fair, but we can rise above and see the light when we choose the lighted path. I've always had music to sustain me throughout my life. Nothing in the world feels as good as hearing a song and thinking, it's exactly how I feel. So it wasn't foreign to me to find meaning for this speech in one of my favorite musicians, and I'm going to quote him now. You can call it a decision. I say it's how we're made. There will always be suffering. There will always be pain. But because of it, there will always be love. And love, we know it will remain. Everybody gets lonely. Everybody feels like it's all too much. We all reach out for some connection or maybe our own reflection. Not everybody finds it, not like the two of us, but sometimes all anybody needs is a human touch. MLK, class of 2022, you were my human touch. And quoting Jackson Brown again, I want to see you holding out your light. I want to see you light the way. Beyond the sickness of your day and after all you've come to live with, I want to know that you're okay. Thank you.
And now the Principals Award. The Principals Award celebrates exemplary accomplishments in one of the following categories: academic performance, school leadership, community service, music, visual arts, theater, and athletics. This year's recipient is your elected senior class president, Sanaa Granberry. Sanaa, come to the stage.
Fatima Muse Abdi.
University of Minnesota.
Rashad Abdul Rasulullah.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Wesley Curtis Acton.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Magus Adam.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Jordan Van Adams.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Abigail Adebisi.
Tennessee State University.
Madeline Grace Aiken.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Adhem Yusuf Elamuri.
Lipscomb University.
Christopher Martin Alba.
Tennessee College of Applied Technology, Murfreesboro.
Michael Dion Allen Fennessy.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Caitlin Paige Ambrose.
Coastal Carolina University.
Devin Christopher Anderson.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Nita Hajer Ansari.
Tennessee State University.
Mahogany Amaya Jemerson Anthony.
Western Kentucky University.
Iman Asfal.
Nashville State Community College.
Tatiana Marie Ashenden.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Sandy Sabri Atala.
Belmont University.
Kenneth Pierce Austin.
Georgia State University.
Desiree Nico Bailey.
Spelman College.
Anna Marie Bainbridge.
University of Tennessee at
Sandy
Knoxville.
Sammy Bana.
Belmont University.
Bella Barbero.
Belmont University.
Wade Garrett Umberto Bates.
Nashville State Community College.
Adis Idegesu Befakadu.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Meritu Daniel Benti.
Belmont University.
Asta Bott.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Emily Elizabeth Bingham.
Rhodes College.
Jeffrey Ward Blackshear Jr.
Morehouse College.
Evan Michael Bowling.
Ohio Wesleyan University.
David Malad Bushra.
Lipscomb University.
Haley K. Brown.
Colorado State University.
Keely Michelle Bryant.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Zion Deshawn Bullock.
Volunteer State Community College.
Gracie Marie Bird.
University of Vermont.
Kylan Calderon. John Ismail Carbonell.
Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute.
Danica Esperanza Casa.
Butler University.
Braden Richard Cass.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Michael Haywood Cates.
Tennessee Technological University.
Nevaeh Lazanique Cecil.
Tennessee State University.
Lizette Chavez Salgado.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Yu Min Jane Chung.
Belmont University.
Alyssa Marcella Church.
Lipscomb University.
Kieran Bryce Clunan.
The College of William and Mary.
Faith Marie Coleman.
Lipscomb University.
Jed Jenner Ramos Comia.
Tennessee Technological University.
Zoe Simone Porter. Lily Anna Cross.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Logan Scott Crouch.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Nephemiah T.L. Ane Cunningham.
Boston University.
Miriam Joseph Daniel. Maddie George Daniel.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Caden Alexander Darniel.
University of Louisville.
Hannah Ray DeGuire.
Swanee, University of the South.
Essence Maria Donaldson.
Belmont University.
Gavin Elijah Douglas.
North Carolina State University.
Messiah Khalees Ellison.
Tennessee State University.
Caleb Tedessa Isa.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Ava Lee Magdalene Farragher.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Hanan Jonas Fethi.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Joshua Emmanuel Finch.
Tennessee State University.
Charles Christopher Ford.
Vanderbilt University.
Sir James William Ford III.
Tennessee State University.
Jaden Leandria Foster.
Southern University.
Kyra Renee Foster.
Nashville State Community College.
Soteria Love Francis.
Fisk University.
Cooper Austin Fry.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
McKenna Corinne Fry.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Janiyah Elaine Garner.
DePaul University.
Baher Samuel George.
Motlow State Community College.
Paul Montasser George.
Belmont University.
Fady Wagdy Georges.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Ribka Mesfin Burma.
Belmont University.
Charles Patrick Godell.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Jameson Blair Graham.
University of Louisville.
Sanaya Kendall Nicole Granberry.
Tennessee State University.
Jacob Robert Greenberg.
Tennessee Technological University.
Pablo Manuel Guerrero.
Lincoln Tech.
Terry Denise Haley.
University of Memphis.
Shayon Sriti Halder.
Tennessee State University.
Daniel Towns Haley.
Lynn University.
Aaliyah Erica Renee Hall.
Belmont University.
Brodus Devon Hall III.
Tennessee State University.
Bryson Austin Hardy.
Tennessee State University.
Nathaniel Ryan Harris.
Tennessee Valley Prep Sports Academy.
Nicholas Ryan Harris.
Undecided.
Jack Holden Hartard.
Vanderbilt University.
Soli Hathaway Ruiz.
Outward Bound Semester Expedition.
Carolyn Joy Hawkins.
Tennessee Technological University.
Philip Ethan Haynes.
Tennessee Technological University.
Fee Herman.
Berea College.
Paige Michaela Hill.
Belmont University.
Riley Jordan Hill.
University of Louisville.
Renoir Hamidi.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Anthony Floyd Holt II.
Tuskegee University.
Ariyoung Hong.
Belmont University.
Carmen Raquel House.
University of Memphis.
Samuel Thomas Hutto.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Asher Lloyd Israel.
Suffolk University.
Caitlin Aaron Jackson.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Nuhan Ahmed Jalal.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Edlin Janeth Jarquin.
University of Memphis.
Kelsey Shania Jarrett.
Howard University.
Marlon Anton Jayapal.
University of Alabama, Birmingham.
Michael Ryan Kelly.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Joshua Cooper Kennington.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Nathaniel William Keown.
Tennessee State University.
Alfred Sabri Kuriakis.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Alend Aram Koshnow.
Vanderbilt University.
Karan Lagasetti.
University of Alabama, Birmingham.
Olivia Lauren Lane.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Gabriel Morris Light.
Wake Forest University.
Julian Roberts Love.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Eric Joseph Lutz.
Vanderbilt University.
Reese Robert McMillan.
University of Illinois.
Rayvon Jarrell Martin.
Tennessee State University.
Jahaziel A. Martinez.
Nashville State Community College.
Tatiana Ali Martinez.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Fatima Martinez Ibarra.
Lipscomb University.
Jennifer Michelle Martinez Mendez.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Haney Martinez Perez.
Tribeca Nazarene University.
Samuel Benjamin Mast.
Tennessee Technological University.
Michaela Denise Mathis.
Tennessee State University.
Elias Bakken Maynard.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Alexander Owen Mayo.
Vanderbilt University.
Christopher Paul Mays Jr.
Tennessee Technological University.
Lauren Olivia Mays.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Olivia Gail McLean.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Catherine Bella McConnell.
Fashion Institute of Technology.
Sophia Christina Meckel.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Hildy Elizabeth Medovich.
Rhodes College.
Veronica Imad Megali.
Lipscomb University.
Sitlali Mendez.
Lipscomb University.
Josue Eduardo Mendez Quiroa.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Jana Isla Merriman.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Christopher Tyrone Miller.
Undecided.
Makai Ataya Miller.
Alabama A&M University.
Lawrence Jude Suarez Miranda. Calhoun Austin Mitchell.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Isa Eunice Moyuden. Suleiman Akil Moyuden.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Jillian Lyric Ison Morton.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Honors College.
Jolie Eheb Nashid.
Belmont University.
Angela B. Ende.
Tennessee Technological University.
Lauren Lynn Nicholas.
Vanderbilt University.
Aliyah Bashir Nur Hussein.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Eleazar Ochoa.
Nashville State Community College.
Ruby Ochoa Ruiz.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Finley Ryan Oldham.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Natalia Yvette Orozco.
Tribeca Nazarene University.
Tala Daniel Oshimoji.
Case Western University.
Dara Mohammed Osman.
Cumberland University.
Zarin Regina Page.
Southern University and A&M College.
Jai Ari Parker. Catherine Nicole Parker Repsher.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Yug Brijesh Kumar Patel.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Brian Perdomo.
Nashville State Community College.
Jonah Matthew Perkins.
Tennessee Technological University.
Alexander Nicholas Pervalescu.
Lipscomb University.
Scarlett Marin Hoy.
American University.
Maddox Wilson Perky.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Julie Key.
Vanderbilt University.
Hope Marie Quinter.
Ole Miss, the University of Mississippi.
Jan Ika Tavaro Quiz. Mohammed Zion Rahman.
Vanderbilt University.
Raven Marie Remlogan.
University of San Francisco.
Malik Zachary Randolph.
University of Tennessee Southern.
Hadassah Ranguk.
Tennessee Technological University.
Mario Reboledo Diaz Jr.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Caleb John Rice.
Syracuse University.
Michaela Brianna Richardson.
Nashville State Community College.
Kendall Bree Robertson.
East Tennessee State University.
Maya Nicole Robertson.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Gary LaShawn Rogers Jr.
Savannah College of Art and Design.
Kendall Aaron Rucker.
Tennessee State University.
Stephen Ehab Riot.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Samantha Salazar.
Austin Peay State University.
Jessica Samir.
Belmont University.
Ethan Callahan Scully.
Tennessee Technological University.
Mina Gurgis Sefin.
Tennessee Technological University.
Abhinav Hanishekar Shaker.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Jeffrey Darren Shaw.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Kyle James Shepard.
Wake Forest University.
Matson Mac Shires.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Carmela Lynn Silva.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Asia Janae Sims.
Tennessee State University.
Percival Sedona Sirac.
Belmont University.
Autumn Chloe Dior Smith.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Tanaya Danae Smith.
Undecided.
El Shaddai Burhane Solomon.
Lipscomb University.
Nathan Solomon.
Vanderbilt University.
Andrew Nicholas Soltani.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Sally Nished Sondi.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Blaine Joshua Souter.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Jade Penn Steelman.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Ryan Christopher Stevens.
Middle Tennessee State University.
McKenna Elise Stewart.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Peyton Colin Stutz.
Nashville State Community College.
Camille Ashraf Tanas.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Kyla Lachey Tate Moore.
Undecided.
Austin Neal Taylor.
Nashville State Community College.
Elias Tassema.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Antonio Tai.
Indiana University.
Ella Thompson.
Indiana University.
Braden Michael Troidel.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Selman Sagai.
Belmont University.
Burke Can Ustenkaya.
Belmont University.
Devaney Yalitza Vasquez.
University of Chicago.
Martin Stanley Recresa.
Purdue University.
Justin Michael Vila.
Western Kentucky University.
Alexa Natalia Villalobos Celiazar.
Fortis Institute.
Hermina Baget Wade.
Belmont University.
Amina Salad Wako.
University of Memphis.
Joyous Elizabeth Walker.
Belmont University.
Kiara Danielle Waller.
Tennessee State University.
Zachary Keyshawn Washington.
University of Memphis.
Elijah Amid White.
University of Memphis.
Cameron Terrell Williams.
Tennessee Technological University.
Sophia Lily Rose Elise Williams.
DePaul University.
Chloe Giselle Winton.
Clark Atlanta University.
Jeremiah Rontaris Weissman.
Tennessee State University.
Elia Bisrat Wolda Gabriel.
Middle Tennessee State University.
William Avery Worsham.
University of Tennessee at Knoxville.
Sarah Helen Wright.
Tennessee Technological University.
Benson Dong Yang.
Vanderbilt University.
Hamza Mohammed Yusuf.
Middle Tennessee State University.
Zarin Zahid.
Vanderbilt University.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kimberly Sweat. I am a graduate of MLK, class of 1999. I am here to read the Alumni Creed, so I'm going to say a line, and graduates, I want you to repeat after me. As an MLK Royal, I will work to embody the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr., for whom the school is named. Now. Okay, we're going to try this again. As an MLK Royal, I will work to embody the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr., for whom the school is named. I will practice personal integrity. I will value wisdom and culture. I will foster lifetime learning. I will practice civic responsibility and good stewardship. I will respect human dignity and cultural diversity. In joining the ranks of the distinguished Martin Luther King Magnet High School alumni and becoming a productive member of the society in which I live, I dedicate my energy and talents and my intellect to these standards of excellence. Thank you. So I have a charge for you guys from the alumni to the graduates. Value all the simple joys in life each day. See the gift in everything life brings your way. Find the strength and all your answers deep within. Trust yourself enough to know that your dreams now begin. Believe that you can shape the world you want to see. And I'm going to say that again. I want you guys to believe the world that you want to see. Believe that you can shape it. Sense that now and forever you create your own reality. Live life fully and enjoy it with heart and soul. Adjust to the twists and turns that you cannot control. Show integrity in every choice you make, for with that, your journey will be filled with joy, whichever path you take. Congratulations, graduates. We're so very proud of you. I know you're going to do great things. And with that, class of 2022, you may now turn your tassels.